What's going on, everybody? This is Chris with Super Vortex Chasers. And we got a flash flood warning as well as a severe thunderstorm warning. Just going live from the YouTube channel of Super Vortex Chasers. And as you guys see, there is some flashes of lightning. There's thunder. There's rain going right now. It is a lot heavier than it was earlier in the video that was uploaded. And guys, just make sure, like I said earlier in the previous video that we uploaded, make sure you listen to your NOAA weather radio. Listen for all warnings and watches. And if a tornado warning pops up, make sure you guys take your tornado precautions and get to a safe place in a sturdy building away from all windows. Do not attempt to film the tornado. Do not attempt to film any bad warnings like that, because you'll be putting your life at risk by doing so. Also, listen to your local news station. Oh, the rain is getting heavier. It is a lot heavier now. And it's windy too. But here at Super Vortex Chasers, we want you guys to be safe. And just remember, if you are outside and you hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. And there goes the thunder. Most of the flashes are back that way from what I've seen. But it is over here too some. The rain is getting heavy. But everybody that's in the area, or in the local areas, or surrounding areas, please make sure you pay attention to your NOAA weather radio and your local news station if they interrupt the programming. And also, I forgot to mention earlier in the previous video that was uploaded, also enable emergency alerts on your smartphone or on your phone, because that is another key thing that you could pay attention to when the weather gets really severe, or when there's any bad weather on the way. But when the storms are like this out here, where you see the lightning and the heavy rain and stuff like that, make sure you try to stay indoors. Don't get out unless you have to. And if your road is flooded, or if there's any roads that are flooded, just make sure that you do not go through the flood waters, because of the simple fact it doesn't take much flood waters to sweep your vehicle away. And there's no way of telling how deep the flood waters are. That's why flash flooding is really, really dangerous. So try to avoid flooded roads and roadways altogether. But just make sure that you stay safe. And there goes more thunder, and there's lightning too. But always make sure you pay attention to the weather. Always. Especially if there's even if it's just a severe thunderstorm watch or a tornado watch. That don't mean to not pay attention, because it's always crucial that you pay attention to the watches too. Not just the warnings, but the watches too. It's very important that you guys pay attention to the weather. And there's more thunder. Ooh. A lot of flashes of lightning. It's getting a little gnarly outside. Are you sure it's buffering? Because it might be on your end, Taylor. It's got to be on your end. But we just, here at Super Vortex Chasers, we want you guys to stay safe. And we want you guys to pay attention to the weather. Because, like I said in the previous video that was uploaded, weather can change at an instant. Mother Nature can change at an instant. So storms like this, guys, a tornado warning can come out of a storm just like this at any time. It can change at an instant. But there is lightning and thunder back that way. But it's also a little bit over here. And yeah, so always make sure you guys stay safe in these storms like this, because just storms like this are dangerous because of the lightning, and heavy rain can be dangerous. And also, when you're driving on the roads, if you have to get out, please take your time on the road, because if you don't, you can hydroplane on the roads too. But hydroplaning can cause an accident if you're not careful. But always make sure during storms like this, if you don't need to get out or anything, we need you to stay indoors unless you have to absolutely go somewhere. Unless it's important that you have to get out, then do so. But we do not recommend getting out if you don't need to be getting out. Sorry guys, there is a bright light from a truck coming. Yeah, dangerous. Heat waves are really bad too. That heat wave was pretty bad. Good Lord. 90 is usually the hottest it gets. The heat wave made it to 115. Yeah, those heat waves are dangerous though. When you guys have like heat waves and stuff like that, make sure you drink plenty of water. And if you're outside, just make sure you take a few couple bottles of water with you, and try to stay in AC and try to stay cool, because it can cause you to have a heat stroke or heat exhaustion. Yeah, Taylor, you can die from it. Ooh. That was a bright flash. And also, guys, in storms like this too, you gotta watch out for hail too, because hail can do a lot of damage to your vehicle. And if you have to go outside when it's hailing, make sure you always try to wear some protection for your head, because hail can cause internal head injuries. And also, a way to kind of protect your vehicle when you can, if you have one of those windshield things, the windshield coverings that you can put inside the sun thing, I forgot what you call it, but you put that under the windshield and it'll keep the windshield shards from, getting into your vehicle. The rain is getting heavier, and the flashes are getting brighter and a lot, more frequent. But guys, always make sure when there's a severe thunderstorm warning or a severe storm at all, If there's a flash flood warning or anything like that, you guys need to take your precautions to stay safe. Even when tornado warnings come up, take your tornado safety precautions, and always make sure that you stay indoors, away from the windows and everything. Because here at Super Vortex Chasers, like I said, we want you guys to be safe. We always want you to be safe. But until then, guys, Super Vortex Chasers out. And if anything new comes up with these storms, we'll definitely go live or upload a video. Also, go to the Super Vortex Chasers page and hit the notification, so that way you guys can get notifications on Facebook from us when we do upload, because we do upload there. And make sure on the Super Vortex Chasers YouTube channel here, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you share the stream out, subscribe, hit all notifications, ring the bell, because we don't want you guys to miss none of the videos that we got upcoming. Until then, Super Vortex Chasers out. Stay safe, guys.